Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing fine and dandy at the time that you arrive. Thanks for being here. Got a few messages for you. So those that I have deemed the adversary, on the 2nd of January, 9:44 a.m., they were talking about an inferno. I googled this. A large fire that is dangerously out of control, or Dante's hell. The recognition and the rejection of sin, a place of punishment of the wicked after death with much pain, misery, etc. So they're talking about this. Now this is the curator of human life force, energy, and soul. On the 6th, he said, be careful of what you say to her. What's going on here is when the people are sleeping, there are these individuals that are currently dumping toxic energies into the solar plexus of people while they're sleeping. They're dumping their karmic energy into them, having them seen as that. So if you're waking up and you've got this sick feeling in your stomach, if there's some fear or anxiety or something like that, you have likely received this karmic dump. Drink water. 2 to 3 big ol' honking things of water, 20-ounce things of water. Drink so much water that it pours through you and you will flush it out. But this is what they're doing. They're karmic dumping right now because there's an inferno here. They're talking about a homeowner. They're targeting people who have a home. Cloaked, they said. So either you're cloaked or they're trying to cloak themselves. You could be cloaked because the song that came after that was by Ajit Kaur, K-A-U-E-R. And it's, my love embraces you long after we have said our goodbyes. I will be with you. So it's like you're cloaked. These vile creatures calling themselves men, they're complaining about tattoos and dental records. These things are difficult to duplicate. They don't like tattoos or missing teeth, or or things like, I got this Empress crown in 2004. It was only supposed to last 10 years, but as you can see, the gums have receded, and you can see the tooth underneath of it. But anyway, which is a dead tooth. But anyhow, so yeah, they're pushing for dentures because, people who don't have teeth don't have dental records, right? And they're also pushing for pictures of the tats. They're talking about summertime when you are wearing sleeveless and shorts and stuff, and they want to get pictures of your tats so that they can try to mimic that. Later in the thing, they're talking about how expensive it's going to be. So you may have a few. They're talking about video games and natural disasters. So it's like video games are a technology trap for consciousness. It's a tool to tap into the mind of the creator, the human, or whoever it is that manifests and generates change in this world. And they want to drive them into a disaster mindset and involvement. And if they play these games all day long, disaster, war, gotta brutalize something and feed myself, this is a technology trap, and this is what you are creating with your mind. It's not just a game. Okay, so that was the end of the 6th. On the 7th, which is this morning's meditations and stuff, eviction notices are happening. They're going out. People are getting evicted from their homes, so they're wanting to target a homeowner. This is their thing. They need a place to live, and they don't want to go get a job and rent a place. Of course, they don't want to pay rent. They want you to provide them with a home, that somehow they can then manifest a replacement for you and actually own. All right. So there's somebody behind the scenes always draining you and enjoying your life force energy. As I mentioned, this is happening in the night as you sleep. They come in, they dump in anxiety and fear energy, and then they extract your happiness and peace energy. They call this an equal exchange, and they do it secretly while you're sleeping. It's time for retribution, which is why on the second they were talking about this Inferno. They know it's coming. They want to swap places with you. They're trying to dump their energy into you so that you are recognized as them. You've got to drink that water. Flush that out. Retribution is a punishment inflicted on someone as vengeance for a wrong or a criminal act. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, and he is very much here and active. Apparently, there are 2 feminines left in this game, this competition. And they're working with their masculines. They're in a power couple union in the spirit. These nefarious, misogynist narcissists are a PS of women and children and men. Their intention is to KILL the strongest male in this power couple dynamic, replace him in that union, and work with that feminine. And then later replace her with a karmic duplicate. So again, they're looking at the hair, the tattoos, the mindset. They're evaluating each one to determine which they'd mimic the most successfully. They want to get rid of that masculine, they want to unite with that feminine, and then they want to replace that feminine with a karmic duplicate. It's the way we do it, he said. They're being very quiet this morning. This is their only option. They can't beat you. They have to unalive you and then act as you. Mimic, martyr, replace. Something is very expensive, he said. Yes, you must have a lot of tattoos. And there must be a lot of dental adjustments that need to be made. At 4:44 a.m., I hear the curator boy of Human Life Force Vitality and Soul talking about appetizers. Their intent is to unalive the masculine, get with the feminine, replace her with a karmic duplicate, and then feed her to the black hole demon god that they worship. This is a specific community within the collective, a tribe. They can't have you out here being a leader. They must have you conform and obey their intention, their demon god. Right now, the feminine has the wealth. She is distributing it among the family that she is caring for and nurturing in the spirit. They are very, very jealous, and they want to control this wealth. They want to determine who it is that gets it. And they're brutalizing, domineering tyrants who love to sexually molest people in a brutal way. So karmic is being discussed. They want to replace a spiritual powerhouse with a puppet. That's how we do it, he said. I sit in it, one of these masculines said. A narcissist, misogynist, RAPist, is taking some sort of a spiritual bath, a magical bath, to cloak himself and his crap energy. He's sitting in it, whatever it is. It could be a bath. There could be some kind of a, you know, they have those triangles and with the Metatron cube and all that stuff that you sit in, and it kind of readjusts the harmonies and the frequencies and the vibrations of the bioform and the toroidal field. Perhaps that's something he's doing. They want to twist something. So then I hear, well, before I came in, he said, and they thought I was crazy, he said. So he's trying to convince a collective that is with either of these divine feminines and their protectors, their mates, that something's wrong. And they're looking at this person like they're crazy, because they can see very well that there's care here, there's love here, there's attention to detail and a desire for peace and harmony. And you've got these misogynist narcissist masculines going in trying to spin a story. And it looks like they need to reformat their psychology, because the mind games and the mental manipulations that they have been using against these ones, they're not working like they once were. These fraudulent men are complaining you aren't natural because you've detoxed from the poisons, you boosted yourself with plants and plant medicines. The foods are your medicine, and you're no longer, like, you're not on synthetic medicines. You manage your pain, if you have any, in a natural and holistic way. You're not using these synthetics to drop your frequency. You've went about it a different way, and they're claiming that it's not natural. But these misogynist, narcissist masculines who love to use sexual deviancy as a form of punishment and command for obedience harvest and dress up in the energy of others and present themselves as though they are that. They're the ones who aren't natural. The way they're presenting themselves is not true. This energy that they're showing up in isn't theirs. I don't think they have any good energy of their own, because they are loyal to this black hole demon god. It's an attachment inside of them. And they need to dress up in the energy of others in order to appear as though whatever part they're trying to play. This stolen life force vitality that they've been equally exchanging through the solar plexus area currently while people sleep. They're talking about sanitizing someone who is innocent. They're much quieter now. They're not behaving so arrogantly. This curator, trafficker of human life force vitality wants to slip someone in, hoping to play your ego against you and use you as an advisor. The intention is to gain access to your energy, to your teachings. They want to learn what you have done and what you do in order to protect yourself and to be so damn successful against them. And then they want to skew the perspective of your following, of your students, of your friends, of your family, to vilify you, to make it learn like, or look like you are somehow in error. They want to sabotage you and then replace you as that teacher. So be aware of that. Vet your students. Anybody coming to seek you out as an advisor, use caution, extreme caution, because the time for retribution is here, and they're worried about the Inferno. Okay, I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.